What's up, you guys? Welcome to another amazing episode of To Be Honest on Glitch Africa Studios. Really excited to be here again. This past week, the BBnaija Level-up house was insane. And myself and Jumoke are here again to just do what we know how to do best. It's one of those mornings, you know, with her. I think she's like having morning sickness. She's pregnant or something, so she's a bit slow. But I'm here to ensure that, you know, I give her the right energy that she needs. Right, honey?
You know what?
I got
I'm praying for you because one day you'll start the show and show me some love.
I always show you love. I always do this. I love you. I want to kiss it. Kiss it.
The next time this boy touches my face, I'm going. Do you know that skincare is expensive?
So what?
Are you aware?
Have you felt this? How? So we have two amazing guests with us.
You guys, you see, today is about to be. Last week we were like, okay, last week was hot. Thank you for the love, by the way. Now say, you know what? Don't worry. This week we're going to kill you. As in, we'll finish you. Don't worry.
Peso is you. So, by my right hand side, two amazing guests. I'll start with the lady because I'm a gentleman, so ladies first. She is an alumni of BBnaija as well. The past season, what's it called? Shine Your Eye. Arguably that season. Okay, let's not go there. But Nini is here. What's up? How you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Are you always just calm and just cool and just cute?
Sometimes.
With the bun,
is it like this place is for violence? This place
we like it. War. We like war.
I am a peace-loving human.
Is it like
hello to it? Sitting right beside her is the awesome, fantastic media personality extraordinaire. He doesn't. I mean, I could just go on and on.
Why do you not put alumni?
I feel like I'm still talking. Let me do this intro properly, please. I feel like he has been on BBnaija. He has been on Big Brother Africa. Listen, if you want a crash course on Big Brother, you have to come and pay homage because why not? And best believe that if he comes out with his skincare routine anytime soon, I'm completely buying.
Me too.
Because Uti is here.
Hey,
what's up?
Thank you.
Look at
fresh like
nails.
today break.
I'm struggling in this seat. You guys got the couch there. You gave your guest Bangolo chair.
Funny enough.
Well done.
Funny enough. We wanted it to be upright. So that
upright. Okay,
Wow.
you're telling me that I'm down left.
No now.
No, Allah.
No now. How are you guys doing? How you guys look so good?
Be alright.
What's happening?
See, there's the balance for their couch.
Me, it's Charles that's making you
In
feel
fact,
a
let's
certain way.
switch.
You want to sit down here?
Yes, Nini and I will sit there.
And
you
the funny
guys.
thing is, the reason why we put you there so that they will not miss you. Like
Yes,
your face will
like
be
your face
shining.
will show him
The same way
properly.
the camera, not the miss una. Let's switch.
No, but wait.
Okay, are you really
Wait
switching?
first.
Yes, now.
Nini,
You
are you not
are
serious?
I'm
strict.
serious.
You are strict. This is one love. Let's
now.
just continue.
They're not showing the violence. They say you're not showing now.
Wow.
Is this not how?
Really?
Violence is not good for good skin.
All right, now you have provoked
all right.
me.
I'm just so happy to have you guys here. And this past week in the Big Brother house has been crazy. Now, obviously, the house was merged.
Yes,
it's now
it was.
just one house. Everybody has come inside.
One
This is
united
now
home.
time for Fuji House of Commotion. Right? And things have been happening. And I just have to start with my people. So one ship that I did not see coming. I mean, maybe we saw it coming, but now it's just like, maybe we didn't think it was going to happen, especially because of, Khalid. In fact, Khalid outside said
They can only try.
they can only try, it can't happen. But
Now it's looking like it
it's
wants to
looking
happen.
like, let's talk about Daniela and Dotun. Now, when Dotun entered this house, it was just quiet. It didn't seem like he was moving to anyone. In fact, it even seemed like he was staying away from ships because he didn't want to be like, I'm doing what everybody's doing.
I thought he was rejected more often than not.
By who?
Or like nobody
never rejected.
was.
Who can reject him?
Dotun was never rejected.
That body.
On the contrary, all the girls especially the ones in level 2.
They thought he was.
"Oh my
Yeah.
God, have you seen Dotun?
Exactly.
Have you? That time they were at the pool party and they were spying.
But they were not making
Dotun
moves.
never moved to.
Yeah, because
anybody.
Dotun Sef was, he wasn't giving vibes of, he was just, he's just a calm guy. But now that they merged the house, I mean, he just saw Daniela. I was like, you know what? And Deji now told him that I don't think that's
Khalid
anything,
is
Khalid. I don't
a
think he should
problem.
stop you. I was like,
Deji is doing the Lord's
you're
work.
doing, I swear, because he was even talking to Daniela about it as well. I was like,
But that's
you better fix your own relationship
That's
first,
what
rubbish.
Deji was sent in there to do now, to cause commotion.
It's
Yeah,
not
exactly.
What, well,
He's a
true.
fake
At least he's
housemate.
doing his own work.
Yeah.
Let me not even talk about Mundela. We'll get there later. But that's by the way. What do you think about Daniela and Dotun? Nini.
As a ship star.
I didn't want to say it.
He's a ship star for me.
I didn't want to say it.
Okay. Right now, I don't know. I don't have a definite. I'm still thinking. I think for now they are floating. I think Daniela. Maybe she's lonely.
I agree.
Because she's used to being with somebody and used to getting all that attention, and now Khalid is gone. There's a void. And maybe she's just trying to fill in that.
But
void.
isn't that unfair though? Going from by the fact that she had rightly told Ibuka that she had something very serious with Khalid, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's the big brother's house. Sometimes things just, what's the word? First, okay, things just happen, and then when you're outside, like I was just saying to you, so let's say I pick my bottle and then I look at you guys, maybe you guys give me the eye like, why is she drinking water now? And then I kind of feel like, okay, maybe I shouldn't be drinking water right now. But then when you're in Big Brother's house, you don't see people's reaction. So you don't necessarily feel like maybe I'm doing something wrong, because there's no friend or anybody saying, no girl, I think you should pass on this one.
Yeah.
So you just like float.
Right.
So, and I think she knows it's wrong. I don't know
wrong,
if it's
yeah.
wrong.
Maybe not wrong,
not
but
wrong,
fair.
Yeah, maybe not
kinda
fair.
wrong.
I
She's
think
not
she
my
feels
experience.
like it might be unfair to Dontu, because she's still trying to hold back, but then she's still just trying to figure it out. And I think she will.
Yeah, I think she will. I also think that.
I think she's a smart girl, and she'll figure it out.
She is, but she feels like Dotun is a playboy. She thinks that
I'm
Dotun is a
sorry.
Yoruba
Where are we
demon.
getting all this from? Playboy?
Because I'm not
she
in the
thinks
Playboy. I'm not even
That
seeing
she
him.
thinks, I don't see him in that light,
Okay, I
but
don't know.
she feels that
Okay,
way.
maybe
Talking to Deji,
because
she says she feels.
maybe because I'm an OG millennial, but I don't see anything. At the end of the day, why is it so wrong for a girl and a guy to be friends? Now, from watching the show, it's clear. One thing is clear. Dotun didn't go into that house to be in any relationship.
Yeah.
Now, what Dotun went into that house to do was to build connections, and it's very obvious. Dotun is the kind of person that, from what I see, I mean, I stand corrected. Dotun is the kind of person that values and prioritizes friendship.
Right.
And we saw that with him and Deji. Dotun couldn't connect with anybody else in the house until Deji walked in.
Yeah.
Now, in a house like Big Brother, I always tell people before you criticize any housemate, walk into that house. And when you're hit with the culture shock of being inside that house, the first thing you're going to want to do is find a coping mechanism.
Yeah.
And the best coping mechanism is another human being.
Yeah.
So he met somebody that, two of us are very similar. Two of us now, guy men, when no D, too extroverted, were
Yeah.
cool. So you can see that Deji is that kind of person. Now, when they separated them, it hit him small. As in, they don't
said
carry
small.
party
He
with-
wept.
Exactly.
He
Not
cried a
even
bucket. He
small.
cried
You
a
know why?
river.
I swear.
And it's not really about the emotions. It's almost like an addiction in the sense that
Yeah.
they've taken away the one thing that I'm using to maintain
As my
myself
coping
inside this-
mechanism.
my coping mechanism.
Yeah.
It's like being used to your phone and someone just yanks it off you, no prior warning.
yeah.
Mama, you go cry if your phone was the only thing. So
Yeah.
Dotun,
It's
that's
very easy to cry in Big Brother's
yes,
house.
it's so easy. It's so I think almost every housemate that's been in the house cried in the house. So he was
Emotional,
shaking. He was shaking up. And then they brought them back, and then Daniela are coming from a previous relationship. Daniela is also someone that, likes
She like man.
she likes being I won't say
No,
man.
not man
just
necessarily. Everybody needs a
companionship.
companion.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah,
Daniela likes
and I
I like to see
companionship.
my.
Get away. This guy is annoying.
So what I see happening is two friends.
Yeah.
And we have this thing in Nigeria where once a guy and a girl are getting close, yes, feelings can come up later. But
Yeah.
initially, these two people are just trying to be there for each other. That's what I see. I don't feel any sexual chemistry. I don't feel any romantic chemistry.
I feel like
No, but there's a romantic chemistry because he
There
has
is.
also
I
said
don't see
it.
it.
They've both mentioned.
They both mentioned it, that-
But I don't
there
see
is
it. It's
attraction.
one thing for them to mention. Sometimes you
I see it
misinterpret
too.
what
And
you're
I-
feeling.
Right.
Well, it
That's
can
why I
also
say I
be,
stand
yeah,
corrected.
yeah.
Because that house will mess you up. Because by the time when they come out of the house now, they might start asking themselves, what were you even
I go
doing?
clear. It's like,
Do you understand?
what were we doing? Yeah.
So I just think they are each other's coping mechanisms for
Yeah.
now. And I see a friendship building, not necessarily a relationship.
True.
For me. Yeah.
But I don't mind it. I don't mind. That's a ship I don't mind.
I don't.
Especially because Kali said they can try. Who do you think you are?
You just like problem of violence.
How many weeks were you in the house for?
But I thought
Why
I
did you
think
say
I Kali.
can try now. Everybody's doing.
Everybody's trying to-
my baby.
everybody.
Nobody comes for my baby, boo.
Yeah, everybody's.
Everybody's
My
doing
baby.
that now.
Who
The
went
fact
there?
that is- okay.
I didn't want nowhere.
Let's now go there.
No.
Do you know what, yeah?
I said
now.
everybody.
This
week.
All the
we are
shit
now.
people in the house are forming. This is my person. Nobody can come for my person.
It's crazy.
It is
you know,
mad.
You know, this week I was like, last week we spoke about Bella and Sheik so much. We probably won't have so much to say about them this week. But they keep on. They just keep giving.
That's the river that
They
doesn't
keep-
stop giving.
Do you know what I mean?
It's just like,
They keep giving. This week, Bella, supposed to be baddest girl, said that if she does not even win the money, if all she has
Is
is
Shegs,
Shegs,
she's okay with
she's
that.
okay.
but then again, let me also just say that I feel like in an ordinary situation, right? I think that is a valid statement to make because we are not living.
Okay, no problem. But
I'm
why,
saying
why was she
ordinarily.
crying after Super Commando?
But wait,
why are you
now-
bothered about the money?
You know, with my
You have your
man,
man.
like-
Sometimes it's not about the money, it's about just losing.
No, she was.
There is that, but then
No,
again,
there's that.
well, look at
It's
it from
about
the eye of the
decision.
She has a
game.
point.
She has a fair,
Yeah, you have
Sometimes it's not about the money,
It's
just
not about the money, it's
about
about
not
you don't want
winning.
to be a
Like
failure.
you haven't
No,
really
she
won.
went far. No problem.
You know what? You know.
But why would- why-
You know
do you
why I
think
would
that's
agree
Then
agree
it's
with
more
you know why I would
painful
agree
when
with
you
Nini?
almost have it and then
And you lose it. You know, I
lose
agree
it.
with Nini.
That hurts a lot.
You know, the season I won, the All-Star season I won, I didn't go there to win, to win the money.
Yeah.
I went in there to do better than I did the first
first
time.
time.
For me, I just used to tell them, just get me into top 5 and I'm good.
Right.
Yeah.
I just don't want to leave before the finale. That was my goal.
Once you're on that show, I just like to say that it's now beyond you. Yes, you're the subject, but there are other people who are like rooting and supporting you.
I agree.
And then you say stuff like that. I'm just like, really? Is that how much focus you've lost us because you
No,
have
but you're a
found
human being
love?
first.
Yes.
That's beautiful. But like, I think that you should rethink. You don't just blot out everything that comes to your head. honey.
But at least if you stay in a house with cameras for that long, you forget.
Yeah.
And then you have to live your reality.
Yes.
And I like the high reality is checks.
No. Hold on here. You see, there are people like us that are feelers. We wear our emotions on our sleeves. And we've had to go far to learn that it's not everything you think you say.
Yes.
Now, is it valid for her to feel like that? Hell yeah, 100%. That's her. That's how she feels. You know, it's like half full as against half empty. Because what are the odds of
that
her,
you
will
win?
win?
Exactly.
So if
Only one
something you
person is
think,
going
like
to
you
go
say,
home with the money.
exactly.
That is my husband go my papa house. Me no be like say
Well,
I'm
not
carrying.
husband.
I'm just saying because she's
That's
not
what-
that
that's what
stuff.
they
You're
do.
shady as fuck.
She's
That's
what
what
they
they
said.
You
It's
know,
not
Mr. and
husbands.
Mrs. Iko,
These
that's
days,
exactly
who
what
they
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 call
want
do.
to
husband,
marry.
wife.
They planned a wedding. Amanda,
They
that
planned
wedding,
a
they must
wedding,
follow
no,
I
but-
beg, we
wants
also
to buy her
I just
house.
want na cruise
No.
now.
Okay,
Let
now.
them come
Follow
outside
through.
first.
Do you get what I mean?
No, but
Exactly.
we can't be too harsh on Bella.
I think you know what she meant. I think I saw that clip.
Yes.
I think what she meant was that, okay, I'm happy with this person and
Yeah.
and there are odds that she will not win the show. And it's high. And she's just saying
It's high.
that I will be okay that if
Even if
I
that's
don't win
what
task, I don't
got.
go to the
At
bank.
At
I
least you
met
got
your
our
husband.
friendship or love
Beautiful.
if that's what they share.
How nice.
You know, as an outsider, I would love to sit here and be like, why they even go inside her to ship. But I know what it's like to be in the house. I didn't do ship, but everybody, you know, Sheila and I got very close, you know. You can sit out here and say, we find that as nothing. But like I said,
Yeah.
when that shock will hit you,
Yeah.
and you see, that show strips you of every atom of reasoning. Once you enter that place, yeah, the shock is real, and Nini can testify to that.
And
you
then
know.
all your guard. just-
Your guards are down. And Shegs was very aggressive. He chased, when I mean aggressive, not physically, but he chased
went
her
hard though. He chased her.
aggressively. See, even if now you hard pass,
I'm telling you.
maybe by like week 5, she would have probably been able to resist him. But when you've just gotten into that environment and you're trying so hard to find your balance, and then someone now becomes your balance, come on.
You would fall on
The
the
guy
Okay,
went
so-
too fast.
Yeah,
and
he
you
did.
always need somebody you can
do.
trust.
Yeah, which is
In the
very
game,
true.
you need people
In
to
that
have
house,
your back.
bruh.
You need people.
Unless you are fiercely independent. Because me, when I was 26, 28, when I went, I was in Winch. I was wild as fuck.
Right.
Then.
Yeah.
So I didn't, and I was a natural rebel. I was that whole guy that will say, fuck you and fuck what you think. I don't give
Yeah.
it. You know, I was that guy. So if you're that person, it's easy. Because I was already that person outside in Benin. You know, I was born in Sapele, raised in Delta State, schooled in Edo State, Benin. So you're already raised
They're
to
your
be a
bloods.
fighter. So I didn't care about anybody. I would stand up and insult everybody in the house and walk out and say, nominate me if you want to nominate me. They craze.
Wow.
So it's different.
Yeah.
That was my
We
personality.
need that in
type.
this house. We don't
There's
have that.
someone
We're
close.
getting there.
It was
I think we're getting there.
Fina until
she found love now.
relationship will stifle you.
I think Cheesy is not a real housemate, but Cheesy is a
No,
lot
Cheesy
in
is
the
not a real
house.
housemate, but
yeah,
he's
but
doing the Lord's work.
he's doing the Lord's
He's doing
work.
But
well,
Fina
though.
is still like that. Even with
Yeah,
the relationship, Fina will
Fina
clear
can
you.
be cute
she
with
will
her
clear
man,
your
but
down.
if he picks her off, she's going to.
Do you understand?
Say her
In fact,
mind.
no, relationship didn't even affect Fina.
I don't
if
think
you ask
so
me, it
too.
didn't affect her.
It did
affect
not
her.
change Fina.
I don't think
Fina
If she
is
wants to be
still-
cute with her man,
She'll
yes.
be cute. But don't step on her.
Yeah.
Don't come for me. So Fina is like that. Fina doesn't care about anybody else but Groovy. And then her bestie Amaka. But even if Amaka messes up or if Groovy messes up,
She will fix
clears
she will
them.
clear you.
Yeah.
Foundation.
So Amaka and Fina is like that.
Speaking of people that are maybe like that or not, let's talk about Adekunle. At the beginning of the season, when Shegs and Adekunle and Bella had issues, at the point I was like, I think that Shegs is being annoying.
Right.
Shegs is still annoying to me sometimes. But now, I also feel that it's like Adekunle is being a witch. I not say he's a witch. She's acting...
Jafar
he's
in Aladdin.
acting... like, if you think that their thing is not real, it's okay for you to think that way. But you've said it... You're bringing it back every time. It's not like, leave them alone
He's
now.
always having a town hall
If
meeting
it's not
about
real...
it, and it's just sad.
Okay, so for Big Brother, obviously... Everybody can't have the same amount of screen time. I feel like I've never been in a house and I'm not in production, but I feel like they'll give more screen time to the person that is bringing all the, juicy stuff. Adekunle has a lot of screen time, and most of that screen time he's gossiping.
Always talking in pockets, and it really upsets. It's
like
just
you
really
can
upsetting.
catch Adekunle 2 times.
If you are giving content, director will say camera to...
Oh, yeah,
and now
definitely.
he's just always...
Camera
he's
to
always
Charles.
seems...
Camera to
yeah,
Jooms.
he's
Yes.
just always talking
What
about...
if he felt like he was getting invincible and he's like, oh, what do I do now? I need
think
to
he's
talk.
a strong personality.
I need to-
and
Because
that's the
now
issue.
looks like he's just always against Bella and Shegs all
And
the
just
time.
talking about,
and then
them in
aside that, he
pocket.
also seems very very, very temperamental.
But I like how he controls his temperament when he goes off, to be honest. I think he calls himself back. And that's like, is the normal thing.
Yes,
for
they
certain
said that
people.
the person that took his fish, that fish issue.
That one annoyed
that
me.
would disgrace the
Adekunle-
person.
Adekunle is
He was going to
passive
come out and
aggressive.
disgrace the person.
Adekunle is very passive aggressive.
Yes.
And the problem with passive aggression is that you build up. And when you
Yeah.
explode, it's
Just
going
goes
to be a
off.
freaking hurricane. So the thing is, could I be an Adekunle? Yes, I could have been an Adekunle. I can imagine being in a house and then, Shegs and Bella have a way of rubbing their relationship in everyone's faces. And
Yeah, but if they're rubbing it, my dear, close your eyes.
close your eye. No, I'm saying
Because
in
that's
the
not
house.
what I do.
That's why I'm asking, like, can I be an Adekunle? Now, I was very mischievous in my time.
Yeah.
Like, if I had a couple that they were just
You
going
just wanted to
meow,
poke
meow,
them.
meow, I was just like, hey!
Annoying
Say, "Una-"
people. Let me poke
Exactly,
them.
because that's also my content.
Yeah.
It's okay to be the villain. I feel like people are so afraid to be the villain. But
Yeah.
we all know in movies, we
be
love
honest.
the villains.
Yeah.
True.
I'm a huge fan of Jafar. I love Thanos. I love Loki. I like villains in stories. And Adekunle is a perfect villain. From his voice to his demeanor
Yeah.
to him poking them. Because they need to be poked. They're feeling a bit too comfortable in their relationship. And that's a good test for their relationship
always-
against
I mean,
all
speaking from that
odds.
angle now, makes
Yeah,
sense to
it's
me.
So
because-
maybe
okay
he's
for him
chosen
to
to
be
be
the
that
villain.
person. To be fair, I
It's
saw a comment
okay.
I
like
think
that.
he does it on
Yeah.
purpose.
Because I
Yeah.
actually did see
He
a comment
knows,
like that,
yeah.
that this place is not about peace and unity.
And he's very
let him be.
entertaining.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
very, very
And he's a good
entertaining. And
guy
when he
too.
speaks, bruh.
I mean, you
Adekunle
listen
is
because
your
of his voice,
perfect
yes.
villain. I love it. And I
True.
hope he makes it all the way to the finale. Because
think he can.
we need an Adekunle in that house.
But they'll keep on putting him up because he annoys people a lot. in
And
the
we'll
house.
keep voting.
Well,
I don't know that he will keep staying, but let's just see how that
I
goes.
hope he does. I hope he
I
does.
see him in my top 5, to be fair.
I want him in the top 5 because they're getting too comfortable. And then yesterday he said, if he survives, he thought that they nominated.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God,
Like, if he
Uti.
survives this week,
He
they
will show them
He
pepper.
kept
Going on and on about that thing, and I was so upset. Listen, I feel like he waters down what you want to do. Just shock us.
like for Adekunle.
Why are you going on and on about how you will be wicked?
Because you need
Oga,
to do
your
it
wickedness.
so that your fans will have something. He said
He
he's
needs
going
to give us
Yes.
content, and he's doing that.
Yes.
Something
I think he
build up. He's
Yeah.
giving us build
God
up.
bless
Build up, no, it didn't
He's
build.
building up.
Please.
Nini,
He's
It's just-
building. She's
Oh,
talking about
they should leave
it. She's
Adekunle
angry.
up there.
She's pissing you off.
It is pissing me off because what?
Why?
I bet you should know.
Sometimes
like,
I feel like it's too much. But
it's
now
too
that you're saying
much.
from the villain point of view, I'm like, well, yeah, we need some,
Exactly. The villains always threaten the heroes
yeah,
or the happy
the happy
couple.
people.
I
And then
will come
sometimes
for
when I
you,
see
my
them
child.
when I see them having normal conversations, like I've seen Adekunle, Bella, Shegs, I've seen them have normal conversations, but then I just remember that Adekunle is still the same person that's behind it. Like he's just always talking. They're fake.
Imagine the
I
house
don't-
without Adekunle.
I don't
Cheese
think
is
he
there.
hates
Cheese is there.
them.
We have people.
No, I
Fina
don't
is
think
there.
Cheese is a
Adekunle hates
rider.
them.
Well, he's there to the end.
he doesn't necessarily hate them. He just like, let me just poke them. Some people are mischievous. They
called him hater of good
But I don't know that it comes off as
Is it not
They
Big
call you
Brother?
hater of good things.
Big
oh.
Brother that you can make a joke on TV and then they will call you a narcissist or they will
Yeah.
call you racist or they will call you...
But also,
Big Brother viewers are
I don't think it
emotional.
comes from a place of mischief in a sense. Because
You
if
think
it's
it's bad
mischief, yes, if it's mischief, you'll be able to read it somewhere and be like, this one does they do. His own comes from a place of, I look at it from a place of jealousy.
No, it's
and
because his demeanor. You know, Adekunle
it's the
already
way-
has
It's
that.
not.
It's his tone.
I there's some truth to this. I haven't
Is
seen.
the-
You think he's jealous of them?
Because every
think so?
and I just feel like everybody who he wanted to be with, for whatever reason, he did end up with them.
No. Stop that.
This is the
Stop
truth
that.
now.
He didn't want to be with people. People approached him.
Who approached
and
him?
later now decided that, okay, this is
Alison
not the
approached
Alison
Adekunle.
will approach him now.
Alison approached him. Or was it Alison not doing that? Someone pushed someone to Adekunle. I can't remember.
Alison. Okay, so Adekunle
But Adekunle
approached
did not
Alison.
chase anybody.
Let's
get that straight.
He chased Alison, no.
He chased
No,
Alison.
somebody went to him and seduced him, and then
said not seduced.
he responded. Adekunle didn't just see someone and then now went and said, "Hey, baby."
No. He went.
He
for-
was by himself, and it's just like someone coming to a parade in front of you and be
I
doing
think
like this.
Adekunle
Haba.
is just irritated by the happiness Bella and share.
What Chichi told
Because
him
he's
is
That's
true.
what Chichi said.
No,
Hater
and
of-
he might not just be like, actually, I hate you or I detest you, Phil.
Right.
He might, like what he said, and I've said, he might just be mischievous. Just like, let me poke
worried this
them. Let me
was-
just poke them and
Wait,
hit them.
Nini, did
Because I
anybody,
think-
did anybody poke you? And
Yes, now.
It was your saga.
I think
Wait,
he enjoys to trigger them because when you see
Yes.
some clips I watch, I think he's just like, yes.
Yes. I don't think it's
wrong. I
malicious.
think you're right.
Yeah, I think it's
I think there's a
malicious.
little bit
Joyce.
of, there's just a little bit in there, and I feel like right now there's something I don't know, but in the
You think
nearest
he's
future,
jealous?
him and Hidifire may have an issue over Rachel. Adekunle is into Rachel.
Yes.
I think it's
really?
Rachel. Did you say it?
He's into Rachel.
into Rachel,
Let's not
actually.
close our eyes.
Rachel.
Let's not. Yes, he's into Rachel, and obviously Gidify is just a weird guy. I don't know what he's doing, but he's
Vidifier
also
is just a happy boy. Vidifier, you take him seriously at your own risk. Like
babe,
Vidifier
that's
has no
for the
bad
babes.
vibes. Vidifier is just there to have
But
fun,
he was mean to
enjoy
Diana.
himself. Was he really? Was he?
He
really?
was, actually.
Think about it. Was he really? I think
was.
Diane was a bit too intense. She was a bit too intense because it's unfair for you to accuse someone like a Shegs for being too intense with Bella in just 1 week or 2 weeks, or accuse Fina and Groovy of being too close in just how many weeks, and then you leave out Diane. First of all, Gidifire never toasted Diane.
yeah.
Diane started becoming too territorial. And for
Yeah.
us guys, that is scary. That's a red flag. That fight was too
Did he ever
messy.
address it with her?
It was too messy. I don't remember watching that.
You're just keeping mute. Why?
Because for somebody, not a lot of men are not comfortable with emotional discussions. Only very few of us can sit people down and have an emotional heart to heart. But that was scary. And I might also run away if I'm there and the girl I'm close to is fighting another girl, almost to the point of physical altercation.
Because
and
of
now
him?
saying Ashago bastard.
Why
No,
was she
now.
fighting, please?
Because she
Because
was
of
spending
Rachel.
time with her.
But you know that before now,
you
Diana was
understand.
never
That was-
says anything.
Oh,
Like,
so
never-
she had a fight with Rachel because of
It
him.
was terrible.
I know,
they
but
were
I
you
feel
know,
like I feel like she was
calling
vindicated
names.
yesterday.
you know,
she has
She
been
was.
vindicated.
She was. Yeah, but
She
then,
has been
Because we all thought she was
vindicated.
mad.
but then you're responsible for your actions, no matter how anybody triggers you. It's the
Yes.
same thing with the beauty
then-
thing. They're not justified. They're justified. But at the end of the day, people do not see the trigger. They see your reaction. And the way you react now defines your character. So if you're triggered to the point, it's okay to be classy about it. It's okay to be violent. Own it. But don't play the victim here to now say it's unfair how he treated her. Is it fair how she treated Rachel? And for me, I don't stand for that. Don't call someone a shower bastard. You are a
shower
fool. You are a
bastard. I couldn't
because
believe
of
it, though.
man. No,
Man
I
that
will
doesn't
run.
care.
I
Man that
will
would
run.
not. He never said it
Because
was to
tomorrow
her.
is me that you will call a shower bastard. The day you're upset with me. I'm not saying she's not vindicated, but it does not justify how she treated Rachel. And that would chase any man away. Just for all the women listening. Except men that love toxicity.
I don't think I didn't watch all that stuff, but
Yeah.
then it's Big Brother's house, and I think there's room for competition. And if you
Yes.
like somebody and the person likes somebody, you
Exactly.
can
So let me
choose
tell you-
your
let me tell you my
but
irritation.
you know, the thing is that
Yeah.
the best player wins.
And I completely agree with you 100%. But my irritation, right, is the fact that from the get-go, right, this same Rachel had said that she wasn't interested in this person. But then,
But what if the person
is a rider? Stop now.
She's a rider.
But then there were
And
clips.
what if the guy is interested in her?
Exactly.
She's interested small, but she
She's
wants
not-
to still talk to him.
Unifier is not interested in anybody. He's playing games.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
but
saying. Not
exactly.
games, but he's cruising.
It's games.
So I feel like
It's a
if
game
she
boy.
had
No, it's not
any
like he's playing it
issue
for the
with
game.
his
playing the
closeness
girls.
with, even though I didn't watch that,
Yeah.
she should have taken it up with the guy.
Of course.
Exactly.
not-
Oh, yes, that's valid.
Yeah,
That-
so
yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
it's right.
She
that-
definitely has spoken to
scary.
Gilly for
it's
Gilly
not
about
right.
It's not
And
right.
it's Big
It's
Brother's
not
house.
right.
You did not come to the house with any man, so there's room for competition.
There's room for competition. And at the end of the day, like I said, a lot of men do not know how to handle emotional conversations.
Unifier
Yes.
thinks everything is
That
like,
is scary.
Yes.
thinks is to laugh.
Yes.
I don't know what
because
people
I also
want in this
feel
country.
like
If he's articulate and you people say it's bad belly, give it fire
no,
now.
no.
You say
They say it's too soft. If it's hard,
because I
it's
feel
too
like
hard.
Why
having
are you
separate
people going
conversations
there?
with both women, even if he wasn't present during the fight.
He didn't talk to
later
he didn't
on.
talk to,
He's not talking to Diana till now.
He didn't talk to Diana at all. He never
and
had
because
justice.
it's scary. Are you guys not
Uti, how many
listening?
days after
Okay.
now? And this is
But
supposed to be your
it
guy.
is
Even
scary.
though-
Sometimes
I will take your
look,
first word for it. They can't have emotional
I will tell you
conversations.
something. Have you not had friends that you love and maybe you just met, you guys are vibing, and they just do some weird thing out there? You don't even want to have any conversation
But
after
on
that.
a second thought, he probably didn't like her enough to have a conversation with her.
Exactly. Let's be
Anyway, I'm
honest.
just
We
happy
know she was
Diana
pushing
said-
for it more than he was.
So maybe-
Let us be honest.
He was,
So
I
he
think he
didn't
was
value
Even when he was
waiting.
talking to Doyi that first time, and then she was like, "No, why are you coming back to talk to me? Go talk to your Doyi." Like, no, now.
Which accent is this? The one that he just
Say, go
My
and meet your
God.
Doyi. Don't come and be talking to me.
Yeah, but
you know.
No, like which accent is this for?
It's an Indian accent.
I went to India
It's
just now.
Indian. But I mean, it's just the whole thing is messy.
Yeah, but
they'll be
like
fine.
is
if he
messy.
values what they share, he would have still tried to speak
Exactly.
to her.
Yes.
So he wasn't
Exactly.
even worth the fight on
Yeah,
her
he
part.
wasn't.
And I
He
agree
wasn't.
with that.
Yeah.
He
He
wasn't
wasn't.
worth
Which
it.
is what
Present.
Fina was telling Groovy about beauty. Like, it's not what these emotions. Like, you're in a game, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
Do you get? Like, it's okay to feel your feelings, but you have to realize that you're being watched. And you're
Right.
being
True,
judged.
True.
People are judging you to decide whether they're taking you to the next level or not. Let's be honest and blunt. You are there to
Yeah.
be judged. You are literally putting yourself on a chopping board to
Yup.
be chopped
Yeah.
up.
Like we're chopping them.
That's it.
Yes.
So you have to realize that when you are doing things or saying things in the ass.
I agree.
No, but you don't realize. Me, I didn't even realize how much of a.
No, we're
Because
coming
I
to you.
wasn't-
I'm coming to you. I
No,
love
no,
it.
this is not about me.
No, it's not about you.
Dun,
But
dun,
it's also
dun.
about you. I'm
It's
coming
not,
to you.
you don't. You sometimes you forget that. Oh, maybe the way I picked this phone. Now these people might just say, "Why is she carrying that phone like that? She's
Right.
annoying." But yeah,
It is,
You can't
it
please
is.
human beings
But then
100%.
Yeah.
Diana is also justified, like I said. She
Yeah,
has to
she
feel
is.
how
I
she
mean,
feels.
Wow,
She has to
yes.
feel how she feels. Because I know what it's like to really like someone
Yeah.
and to not see the person fight for you, and to the extent where the person being neither here nor there gaslights you to the point where you run mad,
doubting
and then you are now
yourself.
called the mad person without
Yes.
anybody addressing what they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but then you have to be emotionally
And then-
intelligent.
still not speaking to her.
Till
Well,
now.
but that's life. Then at that moment, yeah, you label this person in your own
Right, and then
whatever
enjoy
way
your
makes
life.
you move on. Label that person in that way. So that even if you see the person, you can even tell the person, "Hello, hi, good morning. Have a
Yeah.
nice day."
I like how she's
You
handling
move
it, by the way.
Yeah,
too. I
She's
really-
handling it very
very
well.
well.
She's being very
She's-
classy.
Yes,
and
I
both
love
of them
it.
are amicable right now.
Yes.
At least they're not trying to do.
Yeah, they're not doing
Yeah.
that.
Why did you pass me? Why did you match me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's just keeping quiet.
It's fine,
She,
they're
I like
adults.
that she's doing that. Let her, because she's an elderly person in the house.
she's
So
acting
let
like
her
an
just.
egg
you
And that's
mean
BBnaija for you.
She was always talking about. She always talks about her age.
Yes,
She
no.
has said before that she didn't know that it's young people that will be in the house. I said,
You
this
know,
auntie-
BBN
this
is
auntie
life in a
playing.
box.
Yeah.
And that's just life for you. There are some people that you will come like this, and at the end of the day, you can't
Yeah.
even.
Yeah.
So that's life. You go your way, I go mine. It's okay.
that.
We don't have to all have a mature separation discussion. I've had people close doors on me like that. I've closed doors on people like that. There are people that I would say, no, let's talk. Like Nini said, value. What
Yeah.
value do you
You
bring?
place on that person.
Yes.
But speaking
So-
on ships, let's quickly talk about this one. Is very, last week I was like, oh my god, cuties, oh my god, cute. But now I'm just like, I'm not saying it again. No, let's talk about Alison and Hermes. And I want to speak about Hermes because everybody knows that in this game, Hermes is always at the top of the game. You know what I mean? Like tax, anything. But now it just seems like
Ever since he met Delilah. His life has been shaken by himself.
This guy is insane.
But that's what it is. So ever since he started doing whatever he's been doing with Alison. No, I love Alison. I think she's beautiful. I love her accent. I love her from the beginning. But
we were rooting for Alison.
Let's be honest. She's not been given from the beginning.
What do you mean
Let me say where. I'm saying
in
where.
the past, it's past tense. Because we are no more doing that.
Alison,
I will tell you why.
when Alison, I was like, see this Alison. I'm like, my girl. But like, she's not just giving on this show. And I don't know why.
She's just like,
you know, she's not putting her all, even into tax, like, she could be better. She actually could be better.
I agree that she could be better, but I think she's playing the game to the best of her abilities.
Yeah, exactly.
I think she is. I
How
think
do you
she's
fake
doing,
reality,
You
please?
can't fake reality.
Yeah. It's not about faking reality. Do you know what I mean?
that's
Like,
how
you
she
might be.
lives
I might
her
not.
life.
If I'm in uni,
Alison is
if I'm in uni,
lovable.
if I don't want
love
to,
Alison.
I don't want to study.
I love
I don't want
Donnie,
to.
I love
It really might be
Alison.
stressful for me as a person. Sitting down to write notes for me as a person. It might be stressful, but I know that my end goal is to graduate from school. I will put in the work I have to, whether I like it or not.
So what is the work you put into with regards to Big Brother Nigeria? I love how you people think.
No, I understand.
You have it all
Because
figured out. That when you enter the house, what do you need to do?
Okay, so what do you need to
Oh
win
yeah,
to win?
see what? No problem. Ex-alumni. The reason why we brought you on the show is so that I can also educate us. It's not like you'll be fighting us. Please.
no, you can fight us. Okay,
What is the
we'll fight
problem?
back. Hello.
So we know obviously that you guys know better than we do.
Yes.
But speaking for those on the outside world,
You
Who are
know,
watching?
those on the outside world don't know shit.
And
It's
I
like
should be that's
people
why we
on the
brought
outside
you.
were coming to tell you how to run your matrimonial
And I
home.
don't think.
sorry, boss. Sorry, ma.
Yes.
Ex-alumni. Please, we are seeing that Alison can do more. When they bring tax, we expect her
Says
to put
who?
in more.
Why do you feel
That's what I'm
so?
saying we are seeing now.
Do you know what her
And I want
strengths
to open
are?
the floor
Exactly.
to
You know
you.
what
Who told you
weaknesses
she can
are?
do more?
And Big Brother throws you out of your comfort zone. For someone you might never have used needle and thread in your life before, and
They
then
say,
they
"Come
give
and
you
sew."
a task. Someone like me that I suck at painting, they gave me painting tasks.
For
and I
every
Someone
did
like
task.
me that likes to
rubbish.
sleep
For
in the
every
morning.
task,
You know,
Yes,
wake me
yes,
up in
for
the
every
morning.
task, Nini.
But
Every
I feel
single
like
task.
if you're
She doesn't
going
give
into Big Brother
anything.
house, you know what you signed up for.
I know, come on, guys.
I know that some
You know what
things
you
you
signed
cannot
up for, but not
exactly plan.
specifically.
That's very true. So you know that in this game, we're expecting the
I
unexpected.
believe the girl.
He's not singing, he's not dancing, he's not match past, he's not puzzle, he's not. What's the issue? Like she literally acts like, I'm just
I
here.
swear,
Well, maybe
I'd
that's what she
But
wants.
she's a soft girl. What
I'd
if
like
she
to
just
see
wants
two
to
of you
be?
inside this Big Brother house.
What if she just wants to be a princess?
Exactly,
What
I'm a
if she does
princess
not
and
like
a princess. I want to be a
stress?
princess. Be a princess. What is your
Beauty and the
problem?
Beast. Did they
But
happen,
that princess is not princessing for me. I like Alison and I want her to do more. But I'm
just
just
feel like she
saying,
can
do
be
we
a lot more.
think that Alison's do you think that ship is affecting Hermie's performance?
It is
Because
affecting.
we see it as well, and I was so happy when Chumsy went to meet on Sunday. Chumsy went to meet
general,
Hermes, and she said Hermes
relationships will
is.
Slow you
affect
down.
everything you're doing. From even there's some people, that's why they will tell you my work comes first. Because if I fall in love, my work will suffer. If I even in school, most of us that were in school, that because me, I didn't date in school, 'cause I know myself. But my friends, the brilliant ones, their grades suffered whenever they were in relationships. It's like that.
Yeah.
It's normal.
Because you're sharing your energy.
Yes, it's normal. Except say you don't like who you date with. If you don't like who you date with, then you kick the person to the curb.
So we can agree that
We can agree that
ship
this ship is
Hermes.
being affected. I mean, Hermes
Hermes,
is being
well.
affected by
I
the
don't
ship.
think Hermes has lost any focus.
Exactly.
I
Has
think the
reduced.
boy, he's still very
He's still
focused
very
on the
driven.
game. I like him. I think I love him. Please.
The only thing is
I love
because
that
you know why
boy,
people are saying
please.
this.
I don't. I
You know
can't,
why-
I can't
for
see
him.
anything wrong.
Nini, you know
Sorry.
why they are saying his game has been affected? Because they are not seeing, when Hermes was single, he had these little bouts of craziness. But as Alison came in, she calmed his storm.
Calm.
So no, she calmed his. Okay, has it affected his performances
No.
at the games and at
That's
the
what
head
we're
of
talking
house?
about
Yeah.
now.
It has
No.
not.
It
It has
doesn't.
just made him
Chumsy
more
went to
calm.
bed.
Chumsy went to talk
And
to him after the
peaceful.
live show yesterday, and she was like, "What's going on? This is how I feel. I feel like that you have calmed down. Like it's
In
not
terms
just
of
us
his
seeing it.
But it might not even
It's
have
not just
anything
that.
to do with Alison. What if as time goes by, every day you get exhausted? Your foil is
Exactly.
getting
Okay.
Your foil will go
Okay, so it's
down now.
happenstance.
Okay.
It's,
It's happenstance because see, if they bring one competition now, tell them that the winner will get no. Hermes will wake up. So
Okay.
people are just not used to seeing.
Every week you
the-
get exhausted,
the
you get
calm,
tired,
emotional
your energy
Hermes.
slows down. So
Yeah.
that's what a lot of them are slowing down. The first day they came, everybody was, hey, everybody was shouting.
Another person
now,
that slowed down is Groovy, but the Groovy zone is definitely a relation. It looks like a relationship thing.
He
to
is
me.
slowed down. He's always
Because
been.
even the
I think he has
housemates,
always been chill.
the housemates. But when Big Brother moved him to level 1, in the short time that he wasn't with Fina,
It was a day,
he
it was in
more
a new
lively.
place. It was
Yeah,
a
he was
day.
more
It
lively.
was a
But
day.
they had this conversation. They had this conversation with him. They did, and he was having it with his babe too. But me, I'm not against
I don't
them.
think so.
Please,
It was
romance.
a day.
Enjoy your
He
romance.
had
It's
new
a sweet
things
thing.
to talk about. That's why he looked like he was busy.
I don't feel
I
like
think
that ship
Groovy
to
is
start
a-
with. So I
is
talk
a
about
Don't
it.
get me wrong, though.
He's a chill guy.
I'm not like pro romance in Big Brother house. Like
Yeah.
the first thing I tell my friends going is, no, go fall in love, dear. We go affect you because
Yeah.
I know it's the same thing. I'll tell my friend that is trying to build an empire. I'm like, so for now, ignore relationship. I always tell my friends that, but then you can't control what happens
Yeah.
in
And
there.
then you might actually be in a relationship and win the show.
And you might win the show. Who says you can't, be in a relationship? Okay, let's look at the winners. Efe, was he in a ship? Nope. Miracle, was he in a ship? Yes.
Yes.
After Miracle, who's the next one?
Miracle Ship did last till the very end.
Yes, it did.
Miracle.
Yeah.
That's not to the end now.
To the
Him
end.
and his babe were in the finale.
Yeah, true. But after that,
Nina and Miracle were at the
Yeah.
finale. Then after Miracle, who was next? Is it Mercy? Is Mercy after Miracle?
is Mercy after Miracle? Yeah, I think Mercy.
Mercy, was she in a ship? Yes.
With
and
who?
she won. With Ikeno.
Ikeno.
I don't
While in
remember.
the house. No,
No,
while in
no,
the
while
house.
in the house.
While
I
in the house,
don't
they were a very
remember
strong
it.
ship now.
Yeah.
It
And
was.
she won. She
Yeah.
won. After Mercy, who's next? Lekon. Abi?
No
Yeah.
ship.
No.
Lekon, no ship.
No
Even
ship.
though he wanted it.
He wanted
it.
but
And
it
we
did not
both
work.
know
want-
that if Lekon was in a ship, he would have still won.
Yeah, of course.
After Lekon, White Money. So it's only 2 winners that have not been in ships. Efe and White Money.
Okay, so maybe
there are no rules.
it's not really affecting it. It's just okay.
There are no rules.
Just us thinking.
And Chomsy, please add Chomsy. So it's not as if we are outside the house. Somebody in the house to notice. Hey, let me just say it now.
Who, Chumsy?
You want to come and attack us?
No, I'm not attacking.
You have already attacked us.
We're on the same side.
Aside from the people that have been evicted from that house,
Yeah.
and let's say aside from what's our avatar babe's name?
Alison.
Alison. With Deji, with
Let's call
Dotsun.
her Avatar.
Yeah, now you know what I mean. With Deji, with Dotsun, and the other people. What happened to their friendship?
I'm sorry, your question got lost because I still laughing at
I'm saying aside from people that were evicted.
Like, what's she talking about?
As in, I went
Can you
blank.
fix the point?
aside from Deji, no, not Deji. Aside from Alison that has gone, and people that were evicted like Saif Modella, with Deji and Dotsun, especially Deji, what happened to their relationship? If it's not bad behavior, what happened to their
Deji
relationship?
and-
So who's bad
And
behavior?
it
Her
was-
bad behavior.
Yes, it was Doing's bad behavior.
How?
She-
How?
Deji
Okay.
is a rider. Be
Yes.
fake
It's a
housemate.
fake
Yes.
No,
It's a fake
Yes.
housemate.
we can't
Yes.
take anything Deji does seriously.
Why are you guys making excuses for Doing's behavior? That's
How are we
exactly what
making
happened.
excuses?
How would you even know
You
what
have not
Doing
stated
did?
what
Exactly.
he did.
Okay, exactly.
What did
After.
he do?
Doing talks bad about, she gossips about housemates a lot.
Like who?
In therapy,
Like what has
when
she
she's-
said
when
about-
she's doing therapy sessions, I don't think that her.
But it's
I
a
personally
therapy
don't feel
session
that her
and they're
therapy-
talking and the housemate coming to meet her is
It's
obviously
about
going to talk
something.
about
Yes.
somebody.
Yes.
So
Her
does that
therapy
make her a
sessions-
gossip?
Her therapy sessions for me are not like I care about your feelings kind of therapy sessions. Is a gossip type of thing, because if I feel like
And who's to blame?
if Doing has a therapy session with you, for example, and maybe it was about Charles, Doing is the type of person that will still go and tell Charles about it. Why?
And that's okay.
no,
Because
But that
if you
means
have,
she's not a gossip
she's not
now.
a gossip.
She's not a gossip.
She's trying to
Hey,
solve the issue.
Now,
she's
wow.
no,
I'm confused.
no. See, don't make me leave my mic. She's not going to
Hey,
meet. She's not going to meet
violence.
Charles in a see what's happening. It's not like that. It's in a stupid way. I don't. Are you people not? Am I seeing a different Doing?
You are seeing a different
Is
company.
a
I'm
lie.
not seeing doing
Okay,
that
but
you're
let me
saying.
tell you something. You people cannot do 3 against 1. I'm telling you that Doing is a weird person. The funny stuff when she entered the house, I liked her, but
I'm a huge
she's
part
weird.
of. If you can say it behind me, say it to my face.
Exactly.
So anybody that's going to confide in Doing, if you're the same person that say Giddy Fire should go and talk to Amaka.
To Diana.
Diana.
Yeah.
So now you're the same person saying Doing will go here and go. No, Doing does not hide her mouth.
It does not
She will tell-
correlate.
she
You tell
will
me something, the other person will tell you would hear it there because I don't
And
want
then
to
that's
be
on
in that
Doing.
middle. And I think it's okay.
And sorry, that's on the
So the
person that goes
person
to
that
meet
told
Doing.
her-
Goes to meet Doing.
Why are you coming to meet me to give me your gist?
What I
for
think
crying
is
out
weird.
loud?
What I think
on
is
Doing
weird.
does not change.
What I think is weird that she did is when I think that was yesterday or yesterday after the lives, she was crying and Alison was sort of like telling her to be alright. I should be alright and fine. What was the issue? The fact that people she's getting close to, which is Bella and Shegs, would always talk about her negatively with other people and still come to her when they have issues or they need somebody
that's true.
to speak
I've
to.
heard Bella say
And then
some,
she was-
and I'm always surprised when I
she
see
was
them
crying.
talking. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm always shocked as well.
Yeah. Bella
And I
has-
think that's borderline weird because if you know this about these people and this is how they act, how are you still cool with those types of people?
That's
feel
to
like
show you
because
the
she's
quality of
lonely.
her heart. No, it's the
Yeah,
quality
true.
of her heart. There's some people
then
that will
you're
never judge you and kick you to the curb.
consistently.
Yeah, but you're in the same house with them. What are you
Omo,
supposed to
wow.
do? Some
That
people
one, no, it can't happen to me,
can't
Sha.
have a cold word with you in the same building. When you're outside, you can tell the person, day your day, I go day my day. But you can't do that
Because
in the
you're
Big
going to
Brother
see
house.
every
So that's
Our
how
heart is
they-
not
maybe-
strong enough to handle it. I'm not going to speak to you guys anymore.
Exactly.
So she rather just keep getting hurt. Okay, no,
Consistent.
Allah.
Now,
It's
if you
so
want
sad.
to put it
Fair
like
on her.
that,
I feel
that's
bad
on
for
you.
her.
That's
I
on
feel
you.
bad.
hurts.
Yeah, but
She's actively weeping.
You know
about
what?
the
She's
situation.
getting strong by crying.
Right.
Very soon she'll get to the point where she'll be numb towards what they're doing. I'm like, okay,
and
I'm
be
just
able to
getting
move
by.
on and be
Yes,
like, bye guys, I
bye.
can't deal with
Yeah,
this
but do we think
anymore.
that
That's it.
Doyin has
That for
been
me is
dull in
weird.
this house?
No,
Dull?
not at all.
If she was dull, why do you think the housemates speak to her?
Thank you.
Because they think she's intelligent enough to
deep,
give them the
empathetic. Yeah.
I think she's very empathetic.
Yeah.
That I
Yeah, doing no leave.
Yes.
That's why I
I
say
don't
when you
think-
call
I believe
Doyin, I say
that,
just
100.
leave
No
Doyin.
problem. My stance
Doyin.
does not change. I mean, I like
not
her,
her
but
biggest fan,
I'm
but I
just,
like her.
yeah, I'm
Oh,
very
and when she dresses up, ooh la la. No, leave my Doyin for me.
I'm
She's-
quite
she's-
indifferent about
yeah,
her.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's
She's a,
a
she's a great.
You
So I want to
don't
ask you
mind.
guys, it's okay, it's peace and unity. Let me start with Nini. In this house, who do you think, who are your top 3 strongest people in the house?
Fina,
Of course.
Hermes,
Mhm.
and who else is
There's no other
in the
person.
house? Brian.
Ah,
Brian.
I was waiting
It's
for
how,
that.
how, but wait, excuse me, what does he do exactly?
He does, though.
No,
Can I
but you
tell you
see,
something?
you know, can I answer that?
I'm always struggling to talk about Brian.
Don't ask what people do in Big Brother's house. It's
Don't.
just the same way I would walk in here and
Right.
some people would not like me
Yeah.
just because of how I walked or talked. It's the same way people would love him for doing nothing. Even if he's sitting down there and doing nothing, you cannot ask his
Brian
fans
is
why they love
He's a
him.
straight up
Yeah.
G.
And
So you
he's
cannot
actually
say
doing
that
something.
in Big
Brian
Brother's
is a
house. You cannot say,
straight up G.
I don't get it. Why do people love him?
But
I
Brian's
just want to know why you think that he's
top 3
potential.
material.
Yes.
No, because he has fans. That's why.
And he does well.
I'm no.
intact.
It's not like my personal choice or saying who do you like. Who would
It's just
you
what you're
pick.
seeing.
It's what I am seeing.
Yeah.
He has fans, and then I was talking to my friend because she kind of like, oh, this is happening. When I think Brian was up, and I was like, oh, Fina will probably have more votes, and then she tells me 2 of them. They say no, Brian has more fans, but his fans they don't rant online.
Right.
So
That's
that's
another
it.
thing, yeah.
So they
It's
don't
like-
rant,
it's like the
but they
Licorice
know,
fans.
but they know how to vote. So they vote. They don't have time to come and be. They know their job. Their job is to vote and keep him in the house. So they are not going to come and argue with you when you drag him.
Brian's fans keep
I
it
like
Why?
classy.
that. I like
Why
that
some
fan
people's fan they just come and start arguing and then you think this person is
They
strong.
won't.
Meanwhile, when they come up,
when they yeah.
I don't even see.
Who would you say?
Brian gives me the same vibes that Liquor gave me. You know how people just naturally gravitate towards
Yeah.
a housemate and just love him. Brian is a straight up G. Brian is extremely talented.
I agree with that.
Extremely
Exactly.
talented, but
He's
Brian
rude.
is an all-round good guy. He just has this happy-go-lucky vibe. Like Brian has this aura of someone that would be your friend in real life, regardless of who you are. Brian just has that. He's the it guy. He's
Okay.
that cool guy.
That fight that happened with him and Amaka, do you think that he was being annoying?
Oh, I think I missed it. Which one?
They fought.
Is he only one
He
fight?
said, no, this week, they were talking about something else. Do you know what I mean? They were talking about food or food sharing or something. And he was just, next thing, you don't have emotional
No,
intelligence.
he's rude.
I agree.
He's not rude. He's
I
blunt.
know he's rude though. That's not being
blunt.
blunt.
There's a thin line.
There's a thin line.
There's a
Me,
thin
I
line.
wasn't
Yes.
supporting Amaka in that fight.
I know.
However,
Brian
the fight
is rude.
didn't really concern him.
Can I say
But he just
something?
kept
People from
on
the other
going.
house. No, that
Can
boy
I
is rude.
just say
He's-
something?
of
Over
course.
time,
Yeah.
But
sometimes
that's Gen Z.
we blame people for their outbursts. See, he's a human being. Me, I can be chill here, and then you come and you trigger me. But when I start reacting, everybody's going to forget that you trigger me.
Yep.
Because when I lose it, I lose it.
That fight didn't really concern
And
him.
and she will own her losing it.
True, but that fight didn't really
Own it.
concern Brian. So it just seemed
Yeah,
like
but
he was
something
never really
irritated
does.
him.
trying
So
to
maybe he's just somebody
annoy
that
him.
doesn't know how to.
Content irritation.
Yeah, and he doesn't know how to be surface.
That's
he
his
just goes
personality.
overboard when he's.
And the day when he go
Yeah.
over and person go clear him, and then he will change.
Yeah.
If
He
he
needs
has
somebody
to.
No,
needs
they
to
don't
clear
clear
him.
him already. They clear him
Even more, yeah. Because Amaka was really upset. Even me, I was like,
He's
this
who
matter
he
not
is.
really
Maybe he doesn't know how
concerning.
to talk
Contain-
about issues.
Yeah, he doesn't.
calmly. He just knows how to use throw insulting
Penny's
words.
The word that he
for
uses-
crying out
that-
loud.
He's
Isn't
a
that
young
boy
boy.
like 20,
But that's not an
22,
excuse to be
23?
rude,
There's no
though.
excuse.
It's not an excuse, but life
it's
over
I think you
time.
can tell
of
that he's a very young person.
time
The
to
way he acts.
grow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember who you were how many years ago now?
You can't be the same
What did
person,
I say?
yeah.
Exactly. What did I say here when I was on Big Brother at 26? I was a goat. I was wild. I was vicious. I watched some old clips now. I'm like, Mogbe, who is that? I don't even recognize who I
wouldn't
see.
have done that.
Now I'm like,
Yeah.
there's no way I would have. Dude, Lucille got evicted and I trashed the Big Brother house. I watched footage of that. I'm like, Jesus Christ, who is
Why
this
would
person?
why did I do
Why would
that?
I do that? Till
I
today,
know.
this fight with me and Mimi and I still resurfaces, and I'm like, ha,
Why did I
Nwachukwu.
say
My man's
that?
still bad.
Yeah.
I'll probably still do it again, but probably not to a woman.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, I probably won't do it to a woman.
All right, Uti, I want to ask you because I think that you kind of agree with her top three.
Yeah, I
Who do
agree
you
with it.
think right now in this house? So, like 3 people that you think need to do more. You know, they need to if
Need
they're
to
trying
do more,
to.
need to do more, need to do more. You know, I released my top 10 yesterday, made the top 11.
Yeah.
Because this house this is arguably the best season of Big
It
Brother.
is,
You know?
it is.
I mean,
No, they're
No,
it's
it's
offense.
No, they're taking their.
They've taken their-
taking their L.
Yeah.
This is the best season ever of Big Brother.
Yeah.
It's so difficult to
strong
choose.
characters
Yeah.
everywhere.
Dude,
It's just,
I literally had to add Daniela to my because I was like,
Yeah.
you know, and I'll be honest, which is what I'm telling you about relationships. Initially, I didn't really pay attention to Daniela.
Everybody
Yes.
was ignoring her, even Dot too. I think he has the
Yes.
lowest followers.
People are
I think
ignoring.
my friend mentioned that he has the lowest followers. But now people are talking
Yes.
about him.
Yes,
That's
Daniela
what you
started
want.
to shine.
You don't want to
Yeah.
be invincible.
because Daniela is a strong housemate. She's
Gosh,
smart.
very
She's
smart.
smart.
I literally fell in love with Daniela this past week when they merged them. After they
Yeah.
merged them.
because you started paying attention
To her. Do you know, I had to tweet yesterday. I'm like, okay, looks like I have top 11. Daniela, she's smart. She's
Yeah.
charming. She's this. So it's very hard. But if I had to say 3 people that need to do more, I would say Dotun. Dotun for sure
Dotun,
needs to do
yeah.
more.
Definitely.
Now I understand and I appreciate the fact that he's introverted. And that's life. They're extroverts and
Yeah.
they're introverts. So maybe he doesn't need to do more. But in a game like this
In a
where you
game
need
like
to be
this,
seen and heard,
yes.
Yeah,
you need to do more.
more.
Yes.
Because I feel like Dotun has some certain level of fire that we've not seen yet. He's been in control.
I don't
Dotun,
want him to fight in this house. Not
will
that
never
God,
fight.
I don't support
He
violence.
will
but
never
Somebody
fight.
should push him.
He will never
He's
fight.
so reserved.
No.
Dotun will walk away.
Yeah.
You know when I
Yeah.
know that
Keep quiet.
Dotun was not a violence man.
Yeah.
He had the same altercation with Shegs and he walked away. He
Yeah,
chose
when
to-
Sheikh
Yes,
said
yes,
that thing,
yes.
as opposed to Adekunle.
I was shocked.
Adekunle was-
Adekunle for rain,
everybody.
hailstorm there. The whole
Yeah.
house was scatter. But Dotun walked away.
He was so
Yeah.
calm
Was so
about
calm.
Dotun
it.
is well behaved. You know
Yeah.
those people where they behave themselves for public?
Yeah.
That's Dotun. Dotun will never
But you
get
know,
down
people
and
like
dirty.
this, you know that if you keep pushing, the day that they will bust.
Dotun
You
will
never
not-
know.
See, it's different.
He's so calm.
Dotun is not
But
even
you see,
passive
such a
aggressive.
sweet
He's so
boy.
calm.
He's
Yeah.
just, he's just like,
No, I don't
Like, he's
complain.
too sweet.
let it go.
Yeah, because
Let
of the
it
nature
go.
of the show, you know.
It's the
Who
show.
else? So Dotun.
Needs
Okay.
to see.
Dotun needs to do more.
Listen.
No, I'm okay with Allison.
I've already said
I'm
it in my
very-
mind, but I know it won't say it.
I'm okay with Allison.
wahala.
I think Dotun needs to do more. I think there's another person in that house that I feel needs to do more.
Okay, don't worry.
No.
I wanted to say Giddy Fire.
Oh no, Giddy Fire is right on
But
track.
I remember
Giddy
that-
Fire is the talk of the week.
He's doing.
Yeah, he's doing.
Everybody is doing this house.
I swear.
Diana owns the diary sessions. She's the queen of diary sessions
Yeah,
this,
she is.
this year. So
She
she
is.
doesn't need to do more. Remind me of the housemates because there's so many now.
They are 19.
Anderson, Shegs, Bella.
I think it's just Dotun
Those
we
two.
need to see more
Just
of.
Dotun. Ah, wow.
And who? No.
Doing-
Remind me. I know I'm missing one person.
Alison.
No.
I've already
That's the
said I
person
like
that
what
is
Alison
missing.
is
For
doing.
me, it's
There's someone
Alison.
I'm forgetting.
Who doing? No.
No, it's not doing.
I think Chomzi is doing well.
No,
I
I
think-
think
Oh, she's-
I think
she's
Chomzi is
doing
doing
well.
well. Elo Swag. I want to see more of Elo Swag. He's one of my top 10 favorites. I want to see more of him. Elo Swag
In
is
what
very...
way? Because it's definitely not in tax or anything.
No. In terms
Personality.
of his playful side, his mischievous side, his jovial side. Like Elo Swag, the day I said this on another show, the day I realized that Elo Swag had a lot more in him in terms of personality was the day where they were all outside. he drew something on the window, and then he was now mimicking everybody and how they would climax and all of that. I was laughing. I was rolling
How
on the
they
floor.
would climax.
Yes, he was saying like this one would say.
see that.
Oh wow, I didn't see that. So
He was that was one of the funniest days in the house.
Elo Swag
He's-
is definitely not on that list for me because at the party, Elo Swag,
No, I mean in terms of
Personality.
personality.
I know what you're saying. Like I'm saying
Like
for
right
me,
now,
I think
he's a
perfect.
serious student, and like I said, he's part of my top 11.
Yeah.
he's one of my favorites. But I want him not like he's not doing enough.
Yeah.
I'm saying I
But
want him to
there's
show
more.
more.
There's
Yes,
more with-
I want him to show
he
more
has
of that goofy side.
I think I see
to
that.
balance
I saw a
it
lot of
out.
it yesterday. After the show, I
Actually,
think I
yeah.
saw
And like
it.
I like he's one of my top 11 in this season. And then last but not least would have to be it's a girl, and I'm trying to remember her name.
If you can't remember her name, that's bad.
No. Stop
That's bad.
now.
I'm trying to remember who.
Chichi.
No, Chichi's alright. Chichi's alright.
Because I feel like all the
Chichi's
girls, except Alison, all of them are giving, in terms of like something.
So maybe I would say. So I mean, yeah.
They're all
So
good.
maybe I just want Toto to show himself more.
And I listen to show yourself more.
listen to show
Girl,
yourself
I love you, but you need to show yourself more.
Yeah, I agree.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining us on this episode. I feel like we now have constant names that we see in top 5,
Yes,
top 3.
many of them.
We have like top names. Let's see how, because this season took us a while to even get to that place.
And that's a
because
good thing.
It just seemed like everybody was just giving, but it's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
This season is hot.
It's the
arguably
hottest.
Yeah.
one of
Top
the
5.
be-
So to
yeah.
at least the 2 people I'll add to top 5 to at least I'll definitely add Groovy.
Yeah.
Add Groovy to the top 5, and I'll add what's this other person's name? Funny enough, I'll add Giddy Fire to that list. You know, there are people that just they go,
Never.
they coast,
And
and then
Trisha.
happy.
Yeah, he wants
Yes,
to do
then.
what's that? That guy that was always laughing.
Really?
Was it your set?
Always
That
laughing.
bandana boy now. Sorry, bandana man, because he was an adult. He was just always playing.
Bandana?
playing. Yeah, he used to tie bandana on his head, and he's an adult, so it was weird.
Which set was that?
I'm not sure if it was your set, but just always
I can't
laughing.
remember.
Always laughing.
Kind of like what Diana
Yeah, he
did
was
as
always
well.
playing. Very playful guy. Tricky T. Yeah.
Oh, Tricky!
T played his way to the top.
I like Tricky.
He was just always playing.
So
playing.
between
on
Giddy
finale?
and Doyin, they will enter that top 5.
Almost.
Doing well.
Between Giddy and Doyin, they will enter that top 5.
Doing well.
All right.
In fact, but I know for sure one of the biggest stars that will ever come out of the whole Big Brother franchise is going to be Brian.
Yeah.
Brian
Yeah,
is
yeah.
about
Talented.
to blow
Yeah, I think
up.
he will. I want
Brian
him to
become
even
one
be
of the
that
big-
music break from
Bro,
Big Brother, because it
he'll
seems like
be one of the biggest stars to ever emerge from the franchise
Yeah.
and to ever emerge from this country.
I
Watch
think
Brian.
so. I
Okay,
think so.
let's
Yeah.
watch.
Unstoppable.
Hashtag watch
AF.
Brian.
Watch out for
Super
Brian.
talented.
Honorable mention just before we round off the show. Amaka, you have a strike from Big Brother. You see this whole week, you're just acting
relax.
like you don't know that this is Big Brother's house. Just
This
doing
small thing, be carrying
anyhow.
microwave. This
You
one,
want to
that
die
one.
on top food. Almost all your
Wait,
matters
what did she
centered
do with
around
the
Send it,
microwave?
Sha.
I missed that. I just
Miss
heard Big
Pie.
Brother.
She left it.
Meat pie is
When
heading
they came back into the house, Miss Pie was not there. Oven was changed. You were worried about what happened to my meat pie. The thing caught fire.
She left.
Oh, so they told them to get outside, and then the ninjas came and took out the meat
Do you
pie.
understand?
I think Big Brother told them to go outside.
Go outside
Yes.
for something.
She
She
forgot
forgot
it.
it.
When she now came back, it's not
Not
even a
good
matter
for
of
Big Brother. Why
because
did you tell them to go out?
because
when
apparently
there
it
was
was
no meat
smelling
pie?
in the house.
But then you turn it off now.
She even forgot it. She forgot about it.
And
So
because
when they
of the
came into the
pressure,
house,
the prayer.
everything was
But then
smelling.
when they say immediately,
Then you go run now
You
before they will
move
say
now, you
when Big
forgot.
Brother asked you to
This
go
house
out,
does
you
not do.
obey.
They don't do any immediately
When
for
you
Big Brother. They don't
even blame.
expect
We
it.
forgot that in the beginning of the show, she said that she's all for food. Or she just
Anyway,
falls
she
to
said
eat.
it, Sha, but Amaka, you know,
So
you
you
have
can't
to try.
take it.
Shade.
But she said it with her mouth
but
now.
she loves food
I'm
like
all
that.
for
How
food.
come she forgot it?
She's not a focused girl.
Oh, now she's not focused because you
Amaka
ready
not focused.
But he said she's focused on food.
She's generally in the house. Amaka just focus on other. This
Okay.
week, your name everywhere.
Leave microphone alone.
You don't
sis.
get-
That's why she's trending.
Okay, you have continue trending till you get to
With her
remaining strike.
golden-
She will not get
Rihanna-
any remaining
She will not
strike.
get any.
She will not get
With
any
her Rihanna
strike.
hair.
Pink and
blonde
hair.
That wig,
She's not even afraid
I
of
like
that hair in the kitchen.
What
Anyway,
will happen to
this can catch
will
fire.
catch We thought that in Lebanon was something. Don't go near fire, dear.
All right. Amazing week. I'm looking forward to what this week has to offer.
Right.
As we were here,
Drama.
I was hearing some stuff.
From Adekunle
They
as
were
well.
telling me
Let's see
that
that.
Big Brother told them to pack their bags, but let's see.
their
reading-
bags?
Yeah, well, that's what I heard. So we're recording now, so we don't know what's happening. But I know that Big Brother is going to shake things up as usual, and
That'll
there's
be
going to be more drama in this house because they are going to they won't stop fighting.
won't stop. Yeah,
they
no,
will
it's not gonna
actually
stop.
not
This
stop
season, they
fighting.
give us content
Every day.
They
It's
are not
hard to
even
keep up.
It literally
don't
chokes.
You
There's
blink,
no
you
breather.
miss it.
Yeah.
No, the producers must be tapping
I'm
themselves.
telling you.
Like,
They are so
we
happy.
did
We
it.
chose
Nice
the right
selection.
people. The selection was perfect.
Best
They did.
selection
Ever.
ever. her. I'm so no, well done. Even the live shows Ebuka is giving, Miss Vicky is giving. The energy, Ebuka's energy is 100.
Nobody can say they did not see.
What? Ebuka's energy this season?
Like, he just came.
No.
The energy is fantastic and I
Bro,
love it.
no,
Anyway,
bro,
Someone is even saying it. It's giving.
it's giving. Ebuka is now using all the terms.
Yes.
Life begins
No,
at
my
40.
bro is killing it. And
Life
then the
begins
addition
at
of Miss
40.
Vic.
Yes, I think Miss Vic was just
Yeah.
fire.
This season,
Yeah.
God bless. God bless.
Thank you for
God bless,
taking
God
that
bless.
breather last year and coming back this year with
Yes,
it back.
God bless you.
We
No, no,
absolutely,
they killed
That break, we
we
needed that
absolutely
I have
love it.
nothing bad to say
Love you,
about this
Nini.
season.
Don't make no.
break. Nini wants to kill you at this point.
All right, you guys know what to do. Make sure you
What to
stay
do here,
tuned to Glitch Africa Studios. Our handles are on the screen. The love last week was amazing. I'm
Yeah.
expecting more love this week. And
Yes,
of course,
please.
next week, we're coming back with more fire. As for the housemates, keep being the bad boys and girls that you are.
Because
We
we're
love
here
it.
for it.
We love it.
We love it.
Yes.
See you guys next week.